Everyone, it's Pete and Jay from TwistedLens.tv. Welcome.
Yeah, so that was probably cut out. But this is Pete and Jay, TwistedLens.tv, episode 18, live, brought to you by the Bridgewater Triangle. And the last video we just shot was only in audio because Verizon, YouTube, Adobe Media Server, and Wirecast suck. And some other things also suck. So we had a different set of plans for tonight. What I really had was, oh, by the way, so we're using the normal ingest settings with YouTube. So the quality of the video is going to look shady. The audio might be good because these mics are fucking awesome. But we're not sure what's up yet. What we do know is things are changing. So this is episode 18. Obviously, we're live. So tonight was supposed to be about new location release dates of the made for TV episode. So a lot of you people are used to seeing the live broadcasts that we produce. And we are very thankful to the 40,000 viewers that have come since August 20th, 2014 to watch this show. You guys have watched over 800 hours of the live broadcast footage, which to me is epic in nature.
Thank you, people.
And, we were going to go through this whole new location. So this crappy, green, yucky, disgusting office that you see here is going to change within a very soon amount of time. I don't want to give exact dates, but very soon. I myself am getting out of here, moving into a badass condo. And, we were just going to have this much better visual experience. Easier on the eyes, no crappy wall paint, all that good stuff. We're also going to release our episodes in the first airing of our first made-for-TV episode, not the live broadcast that you're watching now, but the made-for-TV episodes, which was episode 1 was going to be, and maybe still, March 14th, 2015, which is our birthday, 6 years in the making. But we have some situations going on here, and we have situations going on all the time. So just me and Pete, obviously, doing the show. We've been through thick and thin with a lot of stuff, but Pete has a situation here that is kind of unavoidable, I guess, for the foreseeable future. So why don't you fill him in here, buddy, and let him know.
Basically, my work is forcing me to a shift that will probably make it either very difficult or impossible to continue doing the show. It's not set in stone yet, but it's looking that way. I'm hoping I may be able to luck out and get a shift where I can still continue to work with Jay here, but there is a potential where I may not be able to do that, and so everything's up in the air right now. I'm waiting for them to tell me what shift I'm getting forced to. Our whole department lost our work. They gave it to another department in Boston. And yeah, I'm not the only one getting screwed here. There's 11 of us, but it doesn't look good. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and for us, it sucks too. We're losing thousands, and we're losing thousands from this season. We're losing thousands of man hours, literally, throughout time here. That's kind of how it's been. So it's just me and Pete doing this. And 2009, I started out on this road trip to start becoming something more than just what we were, right? And Pete wasn't there at the time. I started out with this dude named Juggy. Well, that's what we called him, right? AKA the Jay and Juggy Show.tv back then, not TwistedLens.tv, what we are now. And I started off on this mission to say, you know what? Internet TV, high-speed internet was becoming a thing. Social media was just coming out. Video as an outlet, as a form of content was just breaking the surface. And we come from this small town, 4 square miles, Avon, Massachusetts. And back then I wanted to start this mission that included, some of the crew to put us on the map as not so much a town, but as an entity that made up us. And, as a software engineer, real successful. There's a couple of things that I could seriously have made millions of dollars on. And I instead of being selfish about it and doing that, I tried to do this show with these people in this way. And the first year, it was like Juggy was in and out. Second year, Maddie was in and out. Third year, Big Whopper was in and out. Fourth year, Pete and I actually brought it together, produced 5 made-for-TV episodes, but just barely fucking made it out alive.
Almost killed each other in the
Almost
process.
killed each other in the process. And the reason why we come back every year, the reason why I still put the time in and still bleed my eyes out and still came back this year is because there's significant shit going on. Given there was 2 of us, we learned how to edit film. We learned how to become producers. We literally filmed Laconia Bike Week, the Hockomock Swamp, Slayer, Down, met celebrities, traveled the country, did all this shit on our own dime. And we potentially, which I'm not going to mention because it potentially is in the made for TV episodes, we could have made it or not made it based on sponsorships and all kinds of things, which we're not going to tell you right now. But, it was just a crazy ride, and it's been a crazy ride. And we have this giant story to tell you that we wanted to be able to, even back then, my vision was, create this experience, follow us around for a couple of years, take you from your living room into states all across the country, into experiences that you normally wouldn't see. And quite frankly, even on reality TV shows and shit that you see on TV, the angles that we get, the experiences we get into, keeping that camera on for that extra 5-10 minutes, there's just things that you would never ever see even in the format of TV. And we've accomplished all that, and we filmed all that, and we have these episodes that, even though we've done the past 18 live broadcasts and got this huge following of viewers and all kinds of stuff just this season alone, there's this huge story that we want to tell you that is, it's in jeopardy right now. So what I'm not going to do is to continue. I gotta get selfish, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I do have to think about not doing that anymore, because those past guys, looked at my tens of thousands of dollars being spent on hours like nothing. Like, oh well, fuck them. I'm not winning right now, so I'm just gonna give up, and that's fine. And most people give up, and most people don't succeed and don't win and don't do any of that shit. And that's just the nature of the beach. That's how it is. But that's not the end. We're not the end. It's just that this particular situation with Pete right now, it's not looking good for him, and it's going to circumvent the days we do this show live and made for TV. So the new plan is, if Pete's still around, if we're still around, March 14th, 2015, expect the first episode. If not, or if there's any inclination of any kind of anything, I'm going to get selfish. I'm going to move on to generating revenue in a way that I should have been for this past 5 years. And October 31st, 2015 is when I would come back, solo or not, and bring that experience to you. So on our birthday, March 14th, 2015, you can expect something. And if you don't, that means that Pete and I have killed each other, and we won't be around anymore.
Yeah, I guess so. That sums it up pretty good, Jay.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but really, we're excited that we've gotten to this point. I think overall, we just got to think more about the realities of things. It is just us two. That we learned production, that we learned how to edit, and we learned how to write scripts and pull things together and film and all kinds of shit. Is just
self-taught. That's impressive. It's got to be worth something, right?
It's definitely worth something. It's ridiculously insane, dude. And I guess that's a point to all you guys, right? So you're probably thinking like, well, why are they even on the air tonight? Why do they give a shit? Because we do give a shit. In fact, regardless
because of you.
Right. Regardless of whether or not we've made money in sponsorships, or if we made it or not in other ways, and before or in the future from now, right now, meeting every Wednesday, doing these live broadcasts, working as soon as we shot these live broadcasts off and start working until midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. We're doing it to finally share that experience. And, we're just, I can't continue to think stupidly. I gotta, business 101's like, if you see a sinking ship, you get the fuck out, get away, stop investing in it. The problem with all this is it never was a sinking ship. In fact, every season we grow in a way that clearly shows this kind of stepping up into the world, right? And winning. So why we come back every season and why I take the time to invest in it is because we get this close every season. And, it's just this season, it's not going to happen, dude. I'm not going to do that. And Pete's not going to do that. And you guys are awesome. And that's why we're not going to let you hang completely. There'll be something. It's just on one of those 2 dates.
Thank you, everyone.
Peace out. This will definitely be the last live broadcast in quite a bit.
Yes, for the foreseeable future.
If we're gonna get you guys the made for TV episodes that you deserve, it's definitely gonna be figuring out how much time we have left with this kid and producing it and getting it out. And we do have several episodes in the works produced. It's just we were trying to get 12 out, and now we're gonna struggle to get even one out because of it. So that's us. You guys are awesome. You rock. TwistedLens.tv signing out. It's Jay.
Good night, people. Thank you.
Late.